When the guest arrive. When the guest arrive. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When the guest arrive. Please, I request everyone to stand. Yes. When When the guest arrived. Please, I request everyone. Yes.
गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि चतुराय गानप्राणाय गानात्ररात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानभक्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलत्सायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डकण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि घोडगल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Thank you.
Thank you, students, for the melodious song. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce someone who is at the forefront of guiding our institution to excellence, a leader with vision, dedication, and a passion for education. Our esteemed principal, Dr. Narendra Vishwanath sir, Academic Senate member, VTU. I now request our beloved principal sir to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Manjula. Ellarigu namaskara. A very, very warm good morning to one and all. Good morning? Good morning, sir. That sounds better. Thank you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Director HR and IT, Sri M.S. Patil sir, the president of today's function, the chief guest of the day, Dr. Kishore Jagirdar, President, Vision Karnataka Foundation, Mr. Brahmadevaya, AO, Sri Devi Charitable Trust, Dr. N. Chandrasekhar, Professor, Head of the Department of Chemistry and Dean Academics, Dr. Nagaraja, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Head of First Year Studies, my dear esteemed heads of the department, colleagues of the Academic Council, my dear faculty, the non-teaching staff of SIET, and today's academic award achievers who have come here, and the stars of the day, my dearest students of 23-24 batch, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be standing before you today on this august occasion to welcome each one of you to the fantastic batch of the first year BE students for the 23-24. Sridevi Institute of Engineering Technology has a legacy of more than 2 decades in its existence, achieving remarkable progress over the years in what is called the educational capital or the educational town of Tumakuru. You are all fortunate enough to be part of this great family of Sridevi Education Trust or the Sridevi Group of Educational Institutions, which spans from kindergarten to all the way to engineering, medical sciences, and you name it. Everything under one shelter of Sridevi Group of Institutions. This remarkable educational empire is the dream child of our very, very favorite chairman, the managing trustee of Sridevi Charitable Foundation and the president of Sridevi Group of Educational Institutions is Dr. M.R. Hulinaikar sir. Due to his ill health, he is not able to join us, but he sends in his vast wishes and he will definitely get an opportunity and he will not let it go to address all of you in the days to come. So with all deep humbleness, I take this opportunity to invite our chairman and the managing trustee, Dr. M.R. Hulinaikar sir, in his absentia. With that note, I take this privilege to invite our director, who is very supportive of us, who needs no introduction to the known, a man of perfection, and with vast knowledge, he guides us to the perfection. And I take this is a privilege to invite Mr. M.S. Patil, our Director HR and IT of the Sridevi Charitable Trust and the Group of Institutions. Request Mahesh Kumar sir to kindly invite him. And also request Mr. M.S. Patil sir to preside over the function. It's also very important on an occasion like this, who addresses our students? Who should be the chief guest? It's always a matter because somebody, should be apt to address our students' young minds and open up their horizons and lead them to their career. Every occasion needs a proper guest. Otherwise, the occasion will not be complete. So when I was stumbling upon, so many names came to my mind, and it's been more than a couple of years since I had spoken to Mr. Kishore Jagirdar, who is a very, very close person to our organization. So it took me a time, and then when I contacted him, you are the right person to address my students on this inaugural function and inspire them to choose the right career path and to become the brightest of the engineers without a word of hesitation. All he had to tell me was, sir, is it possible, can we do it before Dasara? I told, that's pretty good for me too. So that's the only condition he had, and today we are here. So it's all my pleasure. I take this opportunity to invite Mr. Kishore Jagirdar, President, Karnataka Vision Foundation, and also the Managing Director for the iPrimus Limited, which is a company which basically promotes incubation, entrepreneurship, and also probably you will get to know him a little better in the few minutes to come. So a good friend and a very, very benevolent person for the organization. Sir, it's our privilege to invite you, and I request Professor K.P. Chandraya to kindly invite you to be our chief guest. I also take this privilege to invite Dr. Ramanyam Hulinaikar sir, the Medical Director of SIMS and RH in his absentia. Srimati Ambika Hulinaikar Madam, our trustee Sri Devi Charitable Trust in her absentia, Dr. Lavanya Raman, Professor Simpson RH in her absentia. Every function, every organization must have, not only as was introduced as the leader, but I need the well support of leading people to guide me right and to walk along with me. So I have one of the best teams with me. In that, to lead the team, we have Dr. Chandrasekhar, the Dean Academics and Professor of Chemistry, who has been long-standing association with our organization here from its inception. So I take this privilege to invite Dr. Chandrasekhar, our Dean Academics and also Professor in Chemistry. Welcome to you, sir. Generally, the program first year consists of multiple factions, coordination with various departments, various faculty, various student groups. It's a challenging task. A simple department XYZ is very, you're only restricted to your department, but first year is not like that. You need to handle all the departments. You need perfect coordination. You need perfect administration in that. Very ably managed and very ably handled by none other than Dr. Nagaraja, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, who additionally holds the responsibility of Head of First Year Studies. Welcome to you, sir, on this occasion. Now, with all this is about SIET, but we also need somebody to coordinate with us, somebody to take care of our day-to-day, somebody to be a link between the institution, the trust, and the society. This is very well managed. He is not only a pillar of strength and association to just engineering college or pharmacy or degree, but he is a pillar of support and a man who perfectly coordinates. He is our administrative officer, Sri Brahmadevaya. Sir, on this occasion, I take privilege to invite you to our function. Request Professor Sadashivaya to kindly invite him with a bouquet. Above all, it's also my deep privilege to invite all my heads of the department, my dear faculty, the non-teaching staff, today's academic award, excellence award achievers, and my dear students, parents, guardians for trusting us and putting your word in this organization and in our educational institute, ladies and gentlemen, and the media. I am truly honored to stand before you today as we inaugurate this academic year, filled with promise and potential. The occasion marks the beginning of an exciting journey for all of us, one that will empower you with knowledge, skills, and experiences that will shape your future. As we gather here, I want to reflect on the significance of this moment. For many of you, this might be your first step into the world of higher education. It's a moment of transition, a moment where you embark on a path of growth, discovery, and transformation. It's time when you leave behind the familiar and venture into the unknown. I want you to remember that you're not alone in this journey. You are part of a vibrant and a diverse community of learners and trainers. Your professors and instructors here are to guide you, to challenge you, and to inspire you. My dear fellow students, you come from different backgrounds and bring your unique perspectives. Join hands with your fellow friends, and you will also become friends, collaborators of the support system. This institution, with its rich history and commitment to excellence, is here to provide you with the tools you need to succeed. It's a place where your ideas are nurtured, talents are honed, and dreams are realized. The engineering degree program you are embarking upon is not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about developing skills, attitudes, and values that will prepare you for the challenges of the real world. During your time here, you will face academic challenges and you will encounter moments of doubts. But remember that these challenges are opportunities in disguise. They are the opportunities for you to push your limits, to learn from your mistakes, and to emerge stronger and wiser. In the coming months, as you attend lectures, engage in discussions, and work on projects, I encourage you to be curious, to ask questions, and to seek understanding. Embrace the process of learning and don't be afraid of exploring new horizons. Let me just take a couple of minutes and tell you an anecdote. And all of you have heard of Steve Jobs. Who is Steve Jobs? Founder of? Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. In his 2005 commencement address at the Stanford University, please mark my words here. In 2005, he addressed the commencement of the 2005 program of the Stanford University, which is considered to be the #1 university in the world. The Apple co-founder Steve Jobs shared a story about his own life. He talked about how he had dropped out of the college but continued to audit classes that interested him. He dropped out because he was not interested in the routine curriculum. He was bored of the thing, but he continued to audit the program. And one such class was calligraphy. He audited a class on calligraphy, the art of handwriting. At the time, he did not see how learning calligraphy would be practical. However, years later, when he was designing the first Macintosh computer, he realized the importance of what he had learned. Steve Jobs says, quote, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward," unquote. He emphasized the idea that our education and experience may not always seem immediately useful, but they often shape our futures in the most unexpected and the meaningful ways. I will also try to quote a second point here, take a couple of minutes more. I don't know how many of you have heard, there's a great motivational person, and hosts a show of her own called Oprah Winfrey, considered to be one of the most successful black women of the American television. In 2013 commencement speech at Harvard University, she is a dropout of school. She addresses the Harvard University's commencement. The media mogul Oprah Winfrey shared a personal anecdote about a difficult time in her career. She talked about how she faced numerous challenges and setbacks while launching her own television network, OWN. She recounted a moment when she was in the middle of the struggle and her best friend Gail King asked her, quote, "What is the lesson? What's the lesson?" And Winfrey's response was, "The lesson is there is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction." Please mark these words, my dear students. Oprah's message to the graduating class was clear. Embrace challenges and failures are opportunities for growth and learning, and never be discouraged by setbacks in your academic or professional journey. My dear students, remember that even when the most knowledgeable amongst us can sometimes lose our way, but what truly matters is finding our path again. Lastly, I want to leave you with a thought. Your education is not just about the degree that you will receive at the end of your 4 years journey here. It's about the person you will become along the way. It's about the impact you will have on the world, on the society, the problems you will solve, and the lives you will touch. So, as we inaugurate this new academic year, I challenge you to embrace this opportunity with enthusiasm and determination. Believe in yourself, trust in your abilities, and never stop striving for excellence. Your future is bright with us, and I have no doubt that each and every one of you has the potential to achieve great things. I wish you a very successful and fulfilling academic year. Let's embark on this journey together, and let's make the most of every moment. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome. I take this opportunity to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Narendra Vishwanath, sir. I request Ravi Kumar, sir, to give the booklet. ದೀಪವನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚುವುದು ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಿಸುವುದು ಅಲ್ಲ. ದೀಪವನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚುವುದು ಕತ್ತಲನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಿಸುವುದು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು. Lighting a lamp is not just to dispel darkness, but to spread light. I request the dignitaries to kindly do us the honor of lighting the lamp. Thank you everyone for illuminating our path today. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ಮಹತ್ವ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತದೆ. Knowledge occupies a significant place in life. Now it is the time we acknowledge the talent of students by honoring them with the certificate to the toppers for the academic year 22-23. May I now call upon our dedicated and accomplished mentor, who is already familiar with our first year students, Dr. C. Nagraj sir, head first year UG students, to come forward, announce the names of our meritorious students. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some better practices in the institution. So with the notion that our students perform better, we have introduced some concepts way back sometime in 2008-9. The best practice that was introduced was to motivate the students, and such of the students who were having percentage scored in the examinations of VTO above 85% were given the prizes, meritorious awards. Over the days it went well. So for 5-6 years it went well. Then CBCS came in 2017. So when the CBCS came, we had a problem because rather than percentages, the criteria was on grade point averages. So what to do? We had a problem. So what to relate and how to relate, we had some problems. Therefore, we introduced the grade point averages then. So from last year again, we started doing it on a grand scale. And the very concept with which these meritorious awards were introduced was to motivate, elevate, and also to energize the performance and also the morale of the students so that they can perform, keep doing better and better and better successively. So this particular thing was done. A good bunch of students are performing very well, continuously well in their studies over the years. The very idea that the management and the institution is providing rupees 6,000 to them. So it is not the amount which matters, it is the honor that they have got in getting this particular prize. So when this 6,000 rupees was given to them, somebody usually asked, why only 6,000, why not 5,000 or why not 10,000 in that way. So usually the concept was very simple. It was 6,000 rupees per semester, which is at the rate of 1,000 rupees per month. What is this 1,000 rupees per month is? To buy any books related to their core subjects and also to buy the stationery related to it. It may be 1,000 rupees, but by the time of that particular semester, if it is possible for the students to have some 5-6 books in hand of 6,000 rupees, probably they can do well in the studies. So this was the concept with which we introduced this, and it went very well. So over the years, things were happening very well. So the result, I tell you, last year we had a few students getting it, but this year we had a huge bunch of students who are getting them these particular meritorious awards. So about 30 students in the first semester have got the SGPA 9 and above. 9 and above. SGPA 9 and above means it is anything more than 85%, 90%. Please remember, dear students. And when this was introduced the last year, this year when we looked at the results, about 60 students out of 300 plus have got more than SGPA 8.5. So it's again a good achievement from the students. And again we made the analysis. So we took how many of the students have scored SGPA better than 7.5, and it was 160 students. It was very, very good. 160 students in the first semester of this year have scored more than 7.5 SGPA. So it is successively the students are doing better and performances are going high. So this is what we want to have. It is not that they score only above 7.5. So it should be 8.5, 9.5, 9 in that way. And the ultimate aim of doing all this is to see that you have a good academic record. And academic record is only a passport for you to get a placement. So with the placement idea in mind, students who are performing better in academic will also do better in skill activities, will also do better in personal development activities, and will get them placed very high. So this is in a way to enthuse the students so that they ultimately get placed. So that is the idea with which. And we are very much thankful to our management. The reason being, when we were doing it for the first year students, they said, please do it for higher semester students also. So we have from this year, with the concurrence from the management and the principal, we are extending it to higher semester students also. So students joining it and now doing it on a grand scale. Probably in the next years, so this will further improve. So the institution is ready to spend any amount of money related to these meritorious awards. So we are very, very thankful to all the particular things. And in that again, I tell you, it is also decided to provide rupees 2,000 to such of the students who are registering to NPTEL courses. Whoever gets registered to NPTEL courses, so they will always have a credit, because to pass BE, you should have 160 credits. So 160 credits means you can get that with NPTEL courses and other things. So your level of academic will always go high with you passing NPTEL courses. That is why, so we urge every one of you. So we have a SPOC in the institution, Professor Shanmukaswamy, who is taking care of this particular NPTEL courses and registration. I request every one of you, students and also the staff, to energize these people so that they can register to NPTEL courses, and with a certificate in their hands. So rupees 2,000, which is the amount to be spent towards the registration and other things for NPTEL, would also be provided. That was the declaration from the Honorable Principal. So Principal has said that I will give 2,000 rupees to such students who are having SGPA above 8.5 and getting registered to NPL and NPTEL, and also getting a pass in that. So with that certificate. So these are some of the better practices that we have in the institution, dear students. So with that note in mind, now I feel very happy that I will call out the names of these students who have scored SGPA 9 and above in the last semester, and even in 4th semester, 6th semester and other things. So I request such students to come with their parents also. If the parents have come, I request them to come and receive the certificates from the dignitaries here. I request Kishore Jagirdar to distribute the prize. Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, please note, dear students, Muhammad Zishan has got 9.6. If the parents have come, I ask them to join. Rohit Kumbar, 9.25. Deepika K, 9.05. These are the first semester students. Department of Civil Engineering, Hema HK, 9.35. Lal Duwale, 9.35. The girl from Mizoram has come all the way and she is doing very well. Kalpana SJ, 9.2. Lakshman Acharya, 9.15. Zoding Luangi Silo, 9.1. 6 students from civil engineering have done very better. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Shweta PC, please note 9.5. SGPA 9.5. Huzma Kausar, 9.35. Rachana CP 9.2. Ganesh Krishna Gowda 9.15. Bhuvana DM 9.05. Shreya K 9.05. Sharat Nayak 9. Meghana P 9.1. Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering, Viveka GV, 9.2. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Viveka GV. ಶರತ್ ನಾಯಕ್ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ. Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering, Raghuyan, 9.2. Kiran Ashok Badiger, 9. Kiran Ashok Badiger. I request our Director Patil sir also to distribute the certificates. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Monica L, 9.15. Department of Information Science and Engineering, Rajeshwari Kumar Badiger, 9.15. Rakesh R, 9.15. Kalyani Sharath, 9.05. Kalyani Sharath, 9.05. So these are the students from the first year. About 23 students have secured 9 and above percentages. And the list of toppers for the year 22-23, third semester students, Rajneesh Prasad Kalwar from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Rajneesh Prasad Kalwar. Exam. Okay, these people are in the exam. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Chandu P, so 9.11. Manu S, 9.1. Spandana B. Gowda, 9.1. All these students are writing the exams. Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering, again from the third semester, Ashwini R. She has been consistently scoring very well in the first semester, second semester and third semester. Ashwini R. Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering, Ashwini R. has been doing it in the first year, first semester, second semester and third semester successively. We would have been very happy if the girl had been present here, but just because she is writing the exam, it's not possible. Bhavana MS 9.1, she also has scored in the earlier semester. Preeti 9.11, Meghana MP 9, all these people from third semester only. And list of toppers for the year 22-23, fifth semester, So this is the magnanimity of the management. Earlier we thought that we have no prizes for these people, but they have said it very specifically, extend it to higher class. So we are giving it to 5th semester students. Thanks to the Honorable Patil sir on this occasion for providing this. Sanjana DM 9.3, Department of Civil Engineering. Sanjana 3, Department of DM 9.3. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Vaishnavi Bhushan 9.2. She has been a consistent topper in all the exams earlier. Department of Computer Science and Engineering 9.2. Department of Electronics and Communications Engineering, Mukta HK. She also had been a consistent topper earlier on number of occasions. She has received the topper prizes. Mukta HK. List of toppers for the 6th semester. See the name again. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Vaishnavi Bhushan, again 9.5. Vaishnavi Bhushan 9.5. Anusha BS 9.4, Computer Science and Engineering, 6th semester. Asfa Kanum 9.33. If the parents are present, I request them to join. Asfa Kanum 9.33. Harshita TA 9.33. Sushmita K 9.29. Sania Sardar 9.04. Sania Sardar 9.04. All together about 40 students have received the prizes for scoring above 9 above SGPA. So thanks to all the dignitaries on this occasion for distributing the prizes to our meritorious achievers. Sania Sardar. So it's very good of you that you are clapping to every meritorious achiever who have scored, and I want you to get the claps in the next sessions. Every one of you should get the claps. This should come to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. He's always been a supporter for first year students. I request few meritorious students to share their experience, as we believe your perspective gives motivation to your juniors. Now I call upon Sushmita L, 7 Sims from the Department of Computer Science to share few words.
Good morning everyone. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude about this appreciation moment. First and foremost, I would like to thank management and principal sir who always support us in this journey. Thank you, sir. Our college is not just a physical institution. It is a place where dreams are supported, knowledge is shared and future are shaped. Now I would like to thank our CSE HOD Baswe sir who always encourages and supported in all. Thank you, sir. Now, not the least, our lecturers who always support, who always encourages everyone in their training placement, like Anjanmurthy sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Sushmita. Now I call upon Anusha BS, 7 Sim from the Department of Computer Science.
Good morning everyone.
I am Anusha PS from CSE Department final year. Firstly, thanks for the opportunity to express a few words about our college. Our college is just not a our college is not just a place for acquiring a knowledge. It's a platform for learning new skills, and all the lecturers are very supportive in every steps of our journey, and lecturers are the pillars of our educational journey. I would heartily thanks to all the management and training department, HODs and lecturers. Thank you for supporting. Thank you.
Thank you, Anusha. Now, it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you the chief guest of today's event and a great personality, Kishore Jagirdar, President, Vision Karnataka Foundation, Chairman and Managing Director, InfoPace Management Private Limited. He is MA in Economics, MBA in Marketing, and a postgraduate diploma in Human Resource Development. A strategic change management specialist, serial entrepreneur and innovator, he co-founded InfoPace Management Private Limited in 1999 to cater to small and medium-sized enterprises with holistic support in management consulting. He has over 27 years of rich management experience. In the last 15 years, he has been assisting and working on various aspects of enterprise development strategies for the industry and initiated various programs on transformational change. He is a mentor and advisor to several mid-sized companies in India: Microsoft, Tata Sky, Bharti Telesoft, KPMG, Larsen & Turbo, Spice Telecom, Tata Motors, Oracle, and many more are some of the partial list of customers handled. Has also been an assessor in numerous competency development centers. He has led change management on business models, innovation, and organization climate in mergers, acquisition, and also for the government in energy sector. Has delivered a business coach numerous workshops in India beside internationally, especially in Asian region. He has promoted numerous startups and social micro enterprise beside MSME clusters from the last 15 years. Has mentored over 100 startups and incubating over 230 innovations across Karnataka. As a chief business mentor at iPreneur Accelerator program, he continues to pivot business and assist in acceleration of growth from 2 times to 10 times using disruptive approaches and wide industry connect. He is also the founder to iLab Hub, a large startup ecosystem community, and iSet iLab Incubator Foundation, which is a driving innovation across educational institutions. He comes with deep experience in the space of venture investment and debt finance. He is one of the trustees to the alternate investment fund vehicle as Angle Fund approved by SEBI, which is named as InfoWise Startup Catalyst with INR 30 crores and advisor to consortium of INR 200 plus crore fund pool. In collaboration with FKCCI and Karnataka Udyog Mitra Government of Karnataka, he led the InfoPace team to raise rupees 12,500 crores EOI at Coimbatore Investors Meet in January 2014 for the investment for district development of Chamrajnagar, and rupees 2,647 crores EOI in the development of Chikballapur district at Gauribidanur Investor Meet in February 2014. He is well known as a strategic change management guru in India as well as internationally. He has spawned numerous technology-based startups and initiated social entrepreneurship ventures. He is part of various prestigious panels, councils, committee, and Apex Industry Federation, extensively involved in policy making and development of ecosystem in various parts of India. He was member of National Startup Council, Assam, India, New Delhi for the period 2019 to 2022. He was the chairman, Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Startup Committee, Assam 2016-2018, Karnataka Regional Council. Committee member of Innovation Initiatives by FKCCI and past President Rotary Elanka 2014. RI 3190 District Chairman, CSR Committee 2015 to 2016. Chairman Startup and Entrepreneurship 2018 to 2019. Chairman for Skill Development 2020 to 2021. Chairman for Startup District Committee 2021 to 2022. IEEE PES Core Member, part of MSME Committee FICCI Karnataka 2018 to 2019. Mentor Technology Business Incubator at Reva University. Mentor and Incubator Emerge, a pan-India women entrepreneurs organization. Committee member, Institutional Innovation Council under MHRD government organization. Partner and advisor to Atal Innovation Incubation Center and under Niti Aayog. BOS Management at Tumkur University. Chief Mentor, iPreneur, Startup Accelerator, Mentor for Change, New Delhi. Officially accredited mentor, Jinswo, India's 7th largest incubator for Pivot Lab and Acceleration Program. In his capacity as member, Executive Board of the India-Japan Global Partnership Summit 2011, he was instrumental in the draft plan of various initiatives with Government of India and Government of Japan in collaboration of CII and former World Economic Forum CEO Claude Sabja as part of India Center Foundation, New Delhi. He has been working with the collaboration models to develop sustainability, alternate livelihood, revitalization of traditional practices in villages with the farming communities, social entrepreneurship, energy, resource conservation, as well as primary healthcare management using telemedicine and digitalization. Few of the honors and awards are Business Leadership Award 2015, MSME Business Tycoon Award 2017, ASCOM Karnataka Region, Paul Harris, Rotary International, and many more. We are truly honored to have you with us today, sir. Thank you for your precious presence. Now I request our chief guest, Shri Kishore Jagidda sir, President Vision Karnataka Foundation, Bengaluru, to address with his inspirational words for the young minds. Over to you, sir.
A very good afternoon to all of you, and thank you so much for the elaborate thing. I thought it was not going to end anyways. So thank you very much for your kind words. So I was invited here to address the first year students, and my good friend Dr. Nagendra, requested that we do it as quickly as possible. So I was super excited to know that he's organizing this and me coming together after a long time. So I'm really grateful to you for inviting me today here. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for all of you being seated here to experience this entire thing, looking at the excitement, looking at the enthusiasm on your face. I would just like to share a few things. I came with a lot of thinking that I'll share so many things here, but looking at all the awards and recognitions and all the number of people who came here and those who did not make it out here because of the exams they're attending, I felt that it's a very humbling experience for me that so many achievers here, and I'm sure all of you are going to be following up the footstep very soon. And in this, I think it's more of a learning experience for me coming here than trying to share what I would like to share with you. So therefore, I'd like to make it very crisp, and I would like to share a few points which I think might help you And I would like to catch up with you when the next event happens, and I want to be in the audience clapping for you. Would that be okay for you? Yeah? My dear friends, see, when we are beginning this new initiatives and your new career possibilities, I'm sure you will be overwhelmed with the thought of what is going to happen, what's going to unfold, and so many things that you may have as excitement, super excitement of trying to explore, trying to step in, jump into all this, right? But here, while this is happening, I would just like to draw your attention to the fact what Gautam Buddha had mentioned long time ago, about 2000 years or 2300 years ago, which he mentioned about the only constant thing that is permanent is change. That means everything is changing, nothing will be the same, right? If you look around, the tree is there, but you feel that the tree is stagnant, everything is so still, but everything is moving to some direction. Everything is constantly changing. Everything is moving somewhere in some direction of its own making, right? So also, you also are moving towards something that is your destiny. You just don't know it. And the whole life experience is about the excitement of exploring and finding out what is that journey, what is that destination. All right. सफर हो इतना खूबसूरत, सफर हो इतना खूबसूरत, को मंजिल को मेरा सलाम. Right? Who cares about the end? It is about experiencing life as it is, and the journey is important. The journey matters more, right? Now, simple question. All of you are sitting here, but is the earth moving or just stagnant? It's moving. And that moving part, experience comes as a realization from how? How do you know that this is moving? Everything is so still right now, right? Yeah, so how do you realize that there is movement of earth? What is the experience you're feeling? How do you tell that earth is moving? Day and night, wonderful. So during the night, I'm sure all of you sleep, but some of you play with Instagram and Facebook and all that, YouTube and all that, that's okay. But then, during the day, you are given the gift to capture experiences, right? Right? And during the night, you're resting, you're sleeping. There is an experience while you're dreaming, holding on to your dreams, right? So, it is the experience what gives you an opportunity, my dear friends. And what I'm trying to tell you here, in short, is that it's a constant struggle through this experience. So what the bottom line is, nothing is permanent, nothing is constant. The only thing that is constant is change. And in that change, you are given this opportunity of the window of day. In that day, what experience you capture and what you do towards becoming better and better, right? How do you work on yourself to capture more and more things which are going to make you feel better and better as a learner? So what does it come here? The ability to be always in the space where you are training yourself to unlearn and relearn. Unlearn and relearn. What does that mean? When you say unlearn and relearn, what do you mean by that? No matter where you are, what age you are in, right? Unlearn and relearn. Now let me give you this example. This bottle, right? This bottle, is it full or half or empty? Full.
Year 22,
now
23.
I'll take this bottle and I will try to, okay, can you just fix it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so can I have this bottle please? Thank you very much. So now let's assume that this bottle is full, right? And taking another bottle. Can you see another bottle here? Right. You have to imagine. You have to imagine. That is the power that you hold. Now, I am going to take this and I will pour water into this which is already full. What will happen? It will all overflow. Correct? So, if I tell myself, I know that मुझे सब मालूम है ನನಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು, right? So then what happens? ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ YouTube ನಲ್ಲಿ Google ಮಾಡು ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ, like that. Now if I go with that, then what happens? The bottle is full or half or empty? The bottle is full. So if I put anything here, any learning that I'm putting here is going to overflow. So therefore, if I have to learn and excel, then what should I do? Constantly empty my bottle. And what is the bottle I'm trying to refer here? It's the mind. It's you. You have to keep yourself empty when you walk here. Not just here. Every time, wherever you are, to be a good trainer or a good professional or a good competent engineer, you first need to be a good student, a seeker. Only if you're a good seeker, then you can excel in any situation. So, what I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, the more I keep my bottle empty, the more I will get it filled. And what is the skill here that I have to do? I have to learn how to empty my bottle every time frequently so that I'm able to receive what my gracious teachers and lecturers and professors and all the people here are trying to build in me, incorporate in me. Am I making sense to you? Yes? I can't hear you. Very good. Thank you very much. So, now, I would like to move into the next part, which is very critical, my dear friends, because you are moving into the system of the society at a time when there is a dramatic change happening in the ecosystem, right, which was not witnessed by any of us. It was not seen by my parents or their parents, right? But it is happening now. And this happening is something unique to only our society, our culture, and our country. What is that? What is that? Right? First thing is, all your school days, you were taught that there was a freedom struggle against whom? Whom? The whole generations, for 4 or 5 generations, sacrificed their lives to make this country free. From whom? The Britishers. But today, an Indian is ruling the country as the Prime Minister. Did anyone think of this? Right? Did anyone think of this? The next US president could be an Indian who is already being contented as one of the most possible person, Ramaswamy, right? He is likely to take over as the US president. And how many more countries, Sri Lanka, how many more other countries you are seeing Indian origin, Indians taking over? So that means we have come to a point where the youth population of India is so much in number that it has never happened in any of the history of the world, that in one geography, one particular period of time, and one location, so much of young population coming together, right? To drive an economy, you need a young population. Why? Because of the ability to purchase, the purchasing power, right? So, if you look at it, we are not here in this century, this decade, just talking about developing India or developing our state or local region, but whatever we do here, will now be impacting the whole world. So the first thing that I would like to say, in this decade, the skills or what is required for your generation or your youth to think about, the colleagues that you are going to share your life with, what are you going to look at, and what are the basic things that you are going to consider as a compass to measure, are you in the right direction, are you doing the right thing, right? What are these things? So let me start with giving you about some examples. One is that you are going with the thought of being a global citizen. It is not just being the citizen of this country, but you are thinking, or your attitude is like you are the global citizen. That means in the last 4 or 5 days, who is at war? Any chai shop you go, any bakery or any place you go, you will hear the youngsters there talking about this, discussing about what is Hamas, what is Israel, and how they are getting into this. That means the youth today are not just worried about what's happening in my neighborhood, my next street, but people are involved with the whole world. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Right? Our mindset itself is changing from I, me, myself to think about the whole ecosystem collectively. Right? Now, in this, what does it become very important to you while you're doing your engineering? One is the skill that is core skill that is required, critical thinking. Not to accept anything unless you have understood it critically. Right? Everything cannot be created with pratyaksha pramana. Everything cannot be created with pratyaksha pramana. You need to also use your imagination. How I said, can you see this bottle? So there are a few things that is visible to the eye. There are a few things that has to come from wisdom from inside. So what is important is a harmonious dance, jugalbandi, of what is evidence with also wisdom. So therefore, my dear friends, all of you know that there is an existence of air, oxygen, but you can't see it and hold it, but you breathe it and feel it. So there is some wisdom, right? Can you block oxygen? If you block, what happens? All of you die. So that's the wisdom, right? So there has to be learning, unlearning with critical thinking along with wisdom. All right? Now that is one skill that is required, because why? It is gone, the era is gone where we talk about inspirations on innovations. What are we talking about creating innovations and all? That era is gone. Today, it is an era where innovations have to be applied. If you are talking about an idea, it has to reach the people. It has to apply to the ecosystem. It has to be visible, and the impact has to be created. That is the era that you are entering into. All right? Now, apart from that, so what do you mean by here? Innovation has to be applied innovation. Not just discussing or playing or dabbling with it, but you have to use it. Now, beside this, knowing the right technology, there's a lot of discussion about artificial intelligence and saying that it will change the whole thing, it will create it will make so many people useless because it is replacing human being. I would like to tell you, no such thing will ever happen, that human beings will be replaced by artificial intelligence. Just like your watch getting into your mobile phone and becoming convergent, AI will become part of life. What is important is to know how to use it, how to learn to use it and apply it. That is the skill that is required, not to be giving too much importance to AI. All right? Now, technologies are brought into existence to serve a certain purpose, and as long as it is in the harmony of all well-being, it becomes a common gadget or a common utility. But when it is made for certain specific things, which is super specialization, then it is restricted to that domain only. So therefore, all these things, there will be some winners, some people will invest a lot of money in that, and some people will lose a lot of money in that also. It doesn't mean that it is going to replace. So your excellence, focus of excellence is to capture and understand how to use it creatively, make it more utility driven, make it more research driven, make it more useful, where humanity will be able to prosper. All right? Now, with all this, as I was trying to tell, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, what does it mean? It means that I am stepping out of what I can do as a human being and not restrict myself to only what my capabilities are. But if I have to create something, I will collaborate. I will collaborate and work with all my friends. I will collaborate with all the people around me. I will not discriminate. Many of you would have seen that movie called Lagan. Have you seen the movie called Lagan? How many of you seen it? Oh, quite a number of you. Then, in that, there is this particular guy called Kachra. Right? Can someone tell me what is the specific story about that Kachra, how he became a hero in that story? Can anyone tell me there? Okay. This is this guy who supposed to be the person who cleans the garbage in the village. He is not treated well. He is given third-class treatment. Right? Everybody insults him. But in that game of cricket, when the cricket game is happening with the Britishers, and there's a challenge thrown, they see that suddenly he throws the ball back to them in the ground. And they see while he's throwing, the way he throws, it is actually a spinner. Right? The ball spins. So they call him and they make him part of the team. And he becomes a part of the tactical plan to win the game. A very good resource. So what I'm trying to say is that if they had rejected him and they had continued to abuse him, they would have not seen the positive side of his story. And what was the purpose for that, the central story? The story is to win the game, the cricket match, and to save the village from getting into taxation for 10 years. Correct? Right? So if they had thought only about themselves, they would have not seen this talent. They have not worked with him. So similarly, what I'm trying to see is, if you just look at yourself, then you will not be able to create breakthrough innovations, radical innovations. As an engineer, you are expected to do that. The world is asking you to do that. The whole world is looking upon India to give innovations, and people of India are looking at you, my dear friends, at bringing out those innovations. All right? These solutions. Now, at the end of it, what I'm trying to say here, in collaboration, I step out of the limitations I have on my talent and my skill, and I create an ecosystem of support mechanism of where I can excel and do extraordinary things. But I will not be limited by what I cannot do, because I can make that happen through other people's strength around me. It's not just teamwork. It's about creating that ecosystem, that possibility, that energy of potentiality of being tapped all around you. Now, I'll come back to you at the end of the conclusion, and I'll give you some examples of how it is in actual story. So, how much time do I have? Okay. I'll just give you two narration, one anecdote on excellence. Now, there was this monkey on a tree, and it was very happy, jumping from one tree to another. And that forest had lots of apples and mangoes and all that stuff. It used to eat that and enjoy the life, right? And one day it so happened that one caravan passed through there, and they were, as they were passing by, something red color fell off the carriage. The monkey was very curious. By nature, it is very curious. So it went to investigate and found, after the caravan left, that it was a red color apple. So beautiful, red color apple, right? It was fascinated. What it did was, it tried to eat it, but it could not eat because it's a wooden apple. It's a wooden apple painted red, and it was so beautiful to look at that the monkey got fascinated with it. Now, it kept the apple with it, and it used to look at it and admire it, and every day it used to wake up and look at it. Slowly it forgot to eat because it was all the time thinking about this apple. And gradually it so happened that after 15 days, it was famished, very hungry. Another 5 days passed. Now the hunger is terrible, but it cannot let go that beautiful apple. It doesn't want to let go, right? Finally, the day came when the hunger hijacked its mind, and it said, I cannot take this anymore. So it went and started eating fruits from the nearby trees and let go this apple, right? And from then on, the monkey was back to normal life, eating and jumping and leading a healthy life. Now, what did you understand by this story? When we jump into a new career, or when we are at the threshold of starting a new life, a new journey, right? We should remember nothing around there'll be a lot of distractions like the monkey, right? There'll be a lot of red apples like the monkey saw, right? You need to remember what is your purpose. It is to focus on your parikrama, that is your engineering completion with excellence, right? All these red apples will be there. Now, the moment you hold to it, what will happen? You lose your focus, and you will jump into things which will not be able to give you that mental well-being and physical well-being to achieve your parikrama success. All right? So therefore, keep that in mind, and remember, whenever you come through challenges, it is this red apple that you keep it as a marker, saying that don't get obsessed with the problem, right? Use critical thinking and try to step out of it, right? That is one core skill that the whole world is looking at when you move out of this engineering study. Now, lastly, when I talked about the collaboration part, let's think about this. How many of you love music? Music. Oh, very good. Many of you. Okay, now let me throw a challenge to you. Now, music, all of you love. How many of you are from mechanical engineering? Mechanical? Civil? Okay. Computer science? Oh, okay. Very good. Now, just think about how you will convert the hobby of music into something that you can apply in your curriculum. How you will convert that? Now, let me give example. Mechanical engineering can develop gadgets, right? They can develop gadgets which measures the octave, right? Computer science, what can you do? What can you do with the sound? Music. You can come with computing. You can come with computing, right? Now, let's say you take it to some medical practitioner. What can you do with them, with the same thing of music? You have medical science also here, right? So how do you step out from your limitation? How do you work with them? Music can become an instrument through which you will do therapy, healing therapy. Music also heals, right? Sound healing is also there, right? Similarly, some of you can develop and use the music and sound as a defense, as something that can be used in defense. There are so many things that you can do out of that. Just one hobby, music, right? You can create something wonderful. You can create something to measure. You can create something as an experience. So all of this put together. Now, having said this, what does it mean? You don't have to be limited by saying that I am a mechanical engineer or a civil engineer or a computer science graduate. I don't have to get into this area. I will only focus this area. You don't have to say that. You have to step out and try, explore and dabble, collaborate with others and create things which are new, which have not been done before, so that the society can benefit. You can get the excitement of having done something wonderful during these years, what you will spend with the institution as an opportunity. So, now let's come out of this and look at this. If there is a fish or a dolphin, how does the dolphin use the sound? Dolphin, how does it use the sound? What is it called? Yes, who said that? Yeah. Sonar. Have you heard of sonar? Right? Have you heard of ultrasound? Yeah? It is very simple, my dear friends. This was given to me as a suggestion, I am telling you, by my neighbor's son. And he gave me this suggestion because I was holding on to the problem that I was putting all these vegetables and all in my garden, and the bandicoots, hegna antaralla, it used to come and destroy all my garden, right? And I was so irritated. I used to put all the pesticide, everything, nothing worked. My neighbor's son, he came and he suggested, sir, ನೀವು ಯಾಕೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೋತೀರಾ? ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, you will get that ultrasound sound which will drive away. Play that for 2 hours and all the rats and the bandicoots in your garden will run away. I was surprised, I first laughed at him. Then I actually went and did the searching in YouTube. I found ultrasound, recordings. You can check that out. It drives away all the pests. Okay? And I tried it. It worked. For 1 week, they didn't come only because of that. And even the neighbors' dogs and all stopped barking because of that sound. All right? Now, and it is easily available in YouTube. And just take the guess of this boy's age who advised me on this. You're very close to that. He's just 5.5 years old boy. And he advised me on this. He knows how to make use of the ultrasound, which is not even in his syllabus yet. And he knows how to do that. This is the age that you are going to occupy as leaders. All right. So, with this, I would like to conclude my talk here. I hope you enjoyed. You enjoyed? Yes, are you going to apply this? Yes, Next year, I'm going to come here. I promise you I'll come here and clap for you in the audience. All right? A big hand for you. With this, I would like to thank Dr. Nagendra Vishwanath, and I would like to thank the director, Mr. Patil, and also Dr. Chandrasekhar, Dr. Nagaraja, and Brahmadevaya, all of you all, my humble gratitude for inviting me. I am blessed to be here in front of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now I request Shri M.S. Patil, sir, Director, HR and IT, and all dignitaries to felicitate our distinguished chief guest for gracing us with their presence today. Thank you so much for the humble receiving of our felicitation. I extend my wholehearted thanks to you, sir. Few of the students have been joined, so sir will be announcing the names of the toppers.
So these students were writing the exams and now it is possible for them to attend the function. So we will distribute the prizes. So some 5-6 students are there. So Rajneesh Prasad Kalwar, present? Okay, right. Okay, Chandu P. Rajneesh Prasad Kalwar, please come. He had been a consistent achiever and he had done it in the first year. He had also done it in the second year also with the third semester by in artificial intelligence and data science. He was the topper in that particular branch. Chandu P. Manu S. From computer science and engineering. Spandana B. Gowda. From computer science and engineering. She has scored 9.1. Department of Electronics and Communication. So Ashwini R, 9.42. So father also can accompany. Parents. Okay, please come Ashwini. She had been a consistent scorer. Successively she has done it. And Bhavana MS 9.1. Preeti A. Meghna MP. So thank you. Thanks to the dignitaries who have distributed the prizes to these people who are writing the exams and. Thanks to the honorable dignitaries for distributing the certificates.
Thank you very much, sir. It's my immense pleasure to introduce someone who has truly been the backbone of our institution workforce with an unparalleled dedication, potential and compassionate approach to leadership, who is none other than Shri M.S. Patil sir, Director, HR and IT, Sridevi Charitable Trust, Tumukuru. I now request Shri M.S. Patil sir to deliver the presidential address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, respected Shri Kishore Jahagirdar, President Vision Karnataka Foundation, our beloved Principal Dr. Narendra Vishwanath sir, Member Academics VTU, and Dr. Chandrasekhar sir, Dean Academics, Professor Dr. Nagaraj sir, Civil Engineering, Brahmadevaya sir, AO, Sridevi Charitable Trust, my dear HODs, teachers, and today's stars of the function, my dear students. It gives me an immense pleasure to stand before you with a wonderful journey what you have chosen as to become an engineer. We wholeheartedly welcome you all for this prestigious institution. I thank all the students who secured CGPI more than 9.0 and secured lot of scholarships in this event. I congratulate them. My dream would be, and yesterday also I was telling to our principal, I want to give that scholarship to all of you who are sitting here. In Indian context or in Western context also, the base for any student to be respected is based on the score you have scored, correct? You have undergone the process recently in KA. What was the criteria? Your score in your PUC and the score what you have secured in your CET, correct? So that is the baseline what they create to filter the students, to give the opportunity who are actually serious and meritorious. Like that, Sridevi Charitable Trust, we are providing more and more scholarship opportunities, more and more support for the student who are dedicated themselves for the program what they have chosen. My humble request would be, you need to focus on studies. That would be your first barrier. Then think of improving your communication, body language, your presentation, and definitely your aptitude and your technical abilities. With this very small steps every day if you take, definitely I am sure you will end up not only one offer letter, more than 10 offer letter in your hand at the end of your program. SIET is more than 20 years old institution with a dedicated faculty who are well qualified, more than 10 years, 15 years, 20 years experience, who will day and night work towards your growth. They'll not only mold you as engineers, but they'll also mold you as great citizens of India. As Jagirdar sir was rightly telling, now we are not only Indians, we are also think globally, think what's happening in the other part of the country, what are the opportunities we can capture, how we can tackle those problems so that we can give a better solution to the society. What is the difference between a science degree and an engineer degree? Can anyone? Science will be mainly focusing on the scientific part, maybe patent, innovations, and research, correct? But engineers will focus on real-time problems where they get a solution and that can be implemented across the globe, correct? If you see, recently G20 and G21 summit happened in India. Every country representative were so much impressed upon the Indian growth in terms of digital payments, correct? They were given digital wallets to feel the experience. How many of you now carrying wallet, carrying changes, carrying hard currency? I don't think none of them, correct? This ease of life is made by whom? Engineers, correct? It may be looking very, now you can see, I think in your social media or every day you are seeing vegetable vendor carrying a QR code, tender coconut vendor will be carrying a QR code, correct? So much of ease. Earlier, who said? That's height of the innovation. That I agree. See, that is the ease. Earlier, I think last 5 years back, everyone was fighting in supermarket, in toll gate, in everywhere for this kind of issues, correct? Many of us now forget to carry the hard currency at all. ATMs are kept idle just to maintain they are running, correct? So this is the, and that too, where the education is, the rate of education was less before last year, where the opposition party were like made comic out of these proposals to make digital India and coming many citizens under one roof for banking sector, correct? See, when you focus near future or long run goals, definitely this kind of improvements, this kind of solutions are possible. Indians were known for non-literacy, like they were treated like second grade citizens. Now we have shown we can reach moon with very less cost. The elite space program, what delivered by Western countries, but China, Europe, they made huge amount of investment to carry out those kind of programs. Indians have shown, yes, we can reach before you with less investment, correct? In US also we heard the focus would be for intellectual like innovation and problem solving skills is better in South Indians compared to others. So as you know, India is the back office of the world, correct? China is the manufacturing hub of the world manufacturing hub of so you have a lot and lot of opportunity to come and learn and try to involve in many and many issues in and around you. Correct? I represent Sridevi Charitable Trust. We do have not only engineering college, we have number of colleges in this campus. You would have been seen by your, I think in induction program, they would have introduced you. We have medical, we have paramedical, we have nursing, we have polytechnic, engineering, degree and general degree and BCA, then school, we have ITI, pharmacy and physiotherapy and skill development center. So I think more than 12 institutions are situated under the one roof Sridevi Charitable Trust. You will be having an opportunity to interact with those colleges as well. Many discussions we are carrying out with along with principal sir and medical principal as well to carry out a combined project where you can give your thoughts to medical students and they can come up with a solution which may be helpful for your future projects as well. Let me not explain much. We will try to give a 10 minutes video so that you can learn and your parents can have a pinch of what is there in this campus. Can we have video please?
A quiet city brimming with development and advancement. Tulguru is known as the city of education. It has become the preferred destination by many students to design their future.
Education is not a preparation for life. Education itself is a life.
Dr. M.R. Hulinagar, a renowned surgeon, a visionary with the dream of establishing a premier educational institution, started Sridevi Charitable Trust in the year 1992 with the foremost mission to impart meaningful and quality education. It's a campus with new thoughts, ideas and enterprise, a place where global conversation begins. As a college of excellence, Sridevi aims to provide high-quality education as well as action-centric and value-adding research. Major groups under Sridevi Charitable Trust are Sridevi Institute of Engineering and Technology, Sridevi Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Hospital, Sridevi Institute of Paramedical Sciences, Sridevi Institute of Nursing Sciences, Sridevi College of Physiotherapy, Sridevi Polytechnic, Sridevi Institute of Management Studies.
The vision of our organization is to transform the students into innovative leaders with educational excellence and strong ethical values.
Our institutions have implemented creative learning, innovative thinking, and human development for the transformation of young and energetic minds into competent professionals and global leaders. Engineers are often called as people who turn dreams into reality. They are the ones who work on real-life application of complex theories. Sridevi Institute of Engineering and Technology was established to train the engineers of tomorrow.
The value of education is taught here at Sridevi. Every day is a new beginning, new learning, and new experience. I like to be called well educated than to be called well qualified.
Also offers courses in MTech and it has gained popularity over the years for its research-intensive quality education. The college has the best facilities at the disposal of its students. The labs for each department are high-tech and the teaching staff is highly experienced with an impressive track record in getting the best results.
We have a huge respect for our college as it fulfills our dreams to be a doctor, engineer, nurse, entrepreneur and a better human.
Sridevi Polytechnic, established in the year 2009.
students to mold themselves a better citizens and the best professionals in the world.
Engineering students are creative and willing to make a difference. It is perhaps for this reason that engineering students are capable of coming up with some of the most innovative engineering inventions. It is said that a doctor should not treat the disease, but the patient suffering from it. Sridevi Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Hospital is an epitome of quality medical education established to train doctors with a human touch. The MBBS course is highly intensive, and the students, along with regular subjects, develop a first-hand knowledge of one of the primary aspects of the medical profession.
All these years spent in Sridevi, and I can proudly say it has changed me for the better, made me grow as an individual, and I've had the time of my life. It gave me a platform to interact with highly knowledgeable professors and doctors who have guided us through the journey of MBBS. The supreme guidance is evident from the fact that Sridevi's medical students secured several distinctions every year at the Rajiv Gandhi University examinations. So what can I say? Life here in Sridevi is absolutely rocking.
The college is well equipped with state-of-the-art labs, research facilities, and an excellent teaching staff, comprising of professors and doctors. The Hospital of Sridevi Group has state-of-the-art infrastructure and is equipped with up-to-date medical technology and facilities, which provides the best medical treatment to its patients.
Every medical aspirant's dream is to get into a good medical college. And me, getting into this place has definitely lived up to my expectations.
Nursing is a divine profession. Care for patients is one of the primordial traits expected from a nurse. Sridevi Institute of Nursing was established as there is a demand for specialized nurses in the medical field. The mission of this institute has been to train students to become the best nurses who go beyond the call of duty to treat their patients. Is one of its kind in delivering the best physio methodology. Sridevi Institute of Paramedical Sciences was established for the sole purpose of training the best paramedical professionals, as the paramedical staff is the support system of the entire medical services field. And spread out into 3 years, 6 months of college learning and 6 months of internship.
I chose Sridevi because it bears a good interactive environment between the students and teachers, which enhances our concept of learning. It gave me a vision of research, innovation and creativity. It helped me to discover my undiscovered talents.
Studies was established in 2006. Management Studies offers fine blend of general and premium knowledge of management, having the best placement records, educating a new generation to be the leaders.
The faculty members work together in the team so as to mold the personality of our students who come from different parts of the world.
Faculty members are actively involved in the pursuit of creating and disseminating knowledge through technique, research, training, and consulting. The library is the heart of our college. Our library is our portal, which is well maintained and has subscription to almost all of the journals worldwide. Also equipped with a digital library for research and study purposes. Home away from home is the feel that one can get at a hostel in Sweden. The hostels have the best residential facilities and has a friendly atmosphere. Students coming across different parts of the country with different cultures, languages and backgrounds live here happily and stand by unity and diversity. They make the best use of their leisure time at Sweden. SEI offers a range of excellent sports facilities for its students and is very active in many intercollegiate sports and are also well represented at different levels. The students of institutes have excelled and have brought accolades to the colleges in various sports. There is a multi-gym facility and a yoga center to keep the students fit and in good health. The institute in each of its colleges has had excellent placement. Almost all of the students passing out of the colleges each year have been placed at various companies, MNCs, government sectors, etc.
If I can light up my surrounding with education, it is my greatest achievement in life, I believe.
Three-day institutions. This is the place to be. Come and join the prestigious institutions. Three-day group of institutions.
Yeah. The idea here to make you know your neighbor, correct? Yeah. The idea. I'll take next 5 minutes and we'll conclude the function. As I can see, all of us are hungry. You have seen this was shot 6 years ago, and now you can understand the impact. How much has gone to develop the infrastructure. This auditorium was recently inaugurated, and we have very good playgrounds which are curved into reality, and there will be a badminton, there will be a multi-gym, there will be a canteen. These are all the new projects which are under pipeline. As you have seen, placement has given a lot of importance in this campus, especially for engineering students. A dedicated team of placement office is established long ago, not now. It's 20-year-old placement office, and a very good placement officer who will keep you motivated to learn skills which are again required for you to get into any MNC or better jobs for your later semesters. Not only coming here, passing your exams and going for a company, that was not the idea. We want to nourish your entrepreneurship. There are dedicated skill development centers, dedicated addition training patterns which are curated by your principal, so that you will not only excel in your academics, also you will compete the students who are studying in Bangalore or studying in globally. Addition to that, there is a Japanese learning opportunity. There are so many personality development, English speaking classes will be happening in your campus. One suggestion from my side is best use of the social media. Now the younger generation, even though it's a strength of India, but we are seeing many of us are wasting our time looking at our smartphones. Try to limit your social media time so that you can focus your studies. Otherwise, lot of distractions and no ragging in this campus. If any one of you find anything abnormal whether it may be in hostel or it may be in the classroom or wherever in the campus, definitely principal sir door is always open. You can, a small issue also you can come and report. A dedicated faculty member, senior faculty member will tackle those kind of issues as well. And to add to our success stories, we have seen many ranks coming in engineering. 2 years back we had Khatri, Mr. Khatri, who is from civil engineering, who secured a second rank in VTU. And last year we had Meghna from Department of MBA securing 9th rank in VTU. Definitely I am sure this year also your seniors will secure. I want to hear from 4th year from now, all of you should have that name coming from our all dignitaries' mouth telling these secured, you secured so many ranks in VTU. It's not easy. What we are telling the 2 students' name, it's not easy. It's not an independent autonomous college. It's a university guided college where more than I think 200 colleges will compete. It's not so easy. So you need to be focusing from the day one to secure a rank in VTU. And that is one of the prestigious university to get an engineering admission. Just to put on some thoughts for you as a beginner to engineering school. Engineering isn't just about equations and formulas. It's about solving real world problems and shaping the future. As you embark on this adventure, I want to share a few key principles that can guide you through your time here. First would be a passion. You should be passionate about your engineering. It may be mechanical, it may be electrical, it may be computer science, it may be artificial intelligence. Whatever the branch you have chosen, you should be passionate about it. It says like find your passion within engineering, whether it's building a sustainable solutions, creating cutting edge technology or improving people's life. Let your passion drive you, not your scores or not your lecturers. Second one would be perseverance. Engineering can be tough, but remember that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. Never give up and you will achieve the great things in your life. Third would be collaboration. Engineering is rarely a solo endeavor, correct? In engineering, you will be put under a team, a group of people who will put their thoughts to reality. Collaborate with your peers, share idea and learn from one another. Together you can achieve more. Innovation, yes. Embrace innovation and be open to new ideas. The world is constantly changing, as rightly our chief guest said. The world is constantly changing and you have to have the power to shape it with your creativity. The other one would be ethical engineering. Always uphold ethical standards in your work. Remember that the solutions you create can impact society, so act responsibly. Like hacking, maybe you are good in hacking, but don't hack bank websites, don't hack other unwanted things. You learn how to hack it. Whenever the opportunity, you get into it, something like that. Balance, yes. Maintain a healthy work-life balance. That's what we were showing in our video. You 24 hours don't dedicate yourself for only studies, sit in one corner and study. No, that was not accepted. That is not required also for your program. Be like, take a walk, have a good breathe, have a fresh air, then go to library, go to playground, enjoy. Then you dedicate your time for your studies. That would be a better balancing both learning and your physical and mental health. Take care of your physical and mental well-being to excel in your studies for future career. And it's not only 4-year learning. I think all dignitaries who are sitting here also agree with me. Even now, principal sir keep on upgrading his knowledge. All professors keep on upgrading their knowledge. Engineering is a field that evolves rapidly. What we studied 10 years back and 12 years back, that has gone now. The new technology, new innovation. Keep learning throughout your career and stay curious. The last one would be a global perspective. Rightly Jagirdar sir said, the world is interconnected. Think globally and consider the global impact of your work. Like a project, maybe you are taking a smaller project. Not only restrict yourself to Tumkur or Karnataka or India. Think globally. How my solution would help a citizen sitting in Netherlands or USA or in India. Something like that. That kind of global thinking is required in this program. As you start this exciting chapter, believe in yourself, have a confidence in your ability, and stay committed to your goals. Your time here will be a time of growth, discovery, and transformation. Embrace it with open arms. Correct? So you take the opportunity, the challenges. Maybe your lecturer will tell you do a paper presentation tomorrow. Are you ready? What do you say? Yes, I can do it. That kind of mentality, that kind of confidence, that kind of ability to stand before everyone, you should develop. And to develop that, our faculty, our infrastructure, our tools will definitely help you. Correct? As you have seen, out of 160 students or out of 250 students, many are getting more than 160 students are getting more than 75%. It itself shows the performance of the institution and performance of our esteemed faculty. So you are in safe hand. You need not to worry anything else. I can assure all the parents who are here, you have taken a decision to send your ward to our institution. You make it rest assured, everything will be taken care by our principal and our faculty. That promise we will assure you. And also one more, if the students are tentative, regular and consistent, definitely more than 5 offers from this campus at the end of their 6th semester or 7th semester will be given to you as a gift what you have taken decision today to send your ward to our institution. Finally, I welcome you all for the world of engineering. I have no doubt that you will go on to do amazing things and contribute to the progress of our society and the world at large. Best of luck for all your endeavors. I wholeheartedly welcome you all again for this prestigious institution. And thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your valuable words, sir. Now we have reached the end of the event. May I now call upon our all-time supportive and guiding force behind our academic ventures, Dr. M. Chandrasekhar, sir, Academic Dean and Head, Department of Chemistry. Over to you, sir. Dr. M. Chandrasekhar, for the vote of thanks. For the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my dear students. Respected, we are at the fag end of the function and off the dais. Vote of thanks. Students. We are at the fag end of the function. Dear students, first and foremost, I appreciate all of you. Dear students, for having selected our Sridevi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I congratulate all of you and I welcome all of you for our institution. You are under the safe hands of able management, able principal and knowledgeable professors in our institute. As you have learned that many of your seniors, just now they have received the Meritorious awards, and many of your seniors, they have placed in 4 to 5 companies they are having in their hands. offers in their hands. So you have selected a very good college, and it is your turn to take further about the reputation of our institute, how you are going to achieve in your academics. That's very important in these 4 years. I have been always telling you that these 4 years are very important for you. Okay, you must do excel in your life. To excel in your engineering 4 years, you need an excellent facilities, you need an excellent teaching, and you need a good placement. All these are provided here by our Honorable Chairman, Dr. M.R. Ulinaikar sir, who always thinks about which facilities are there, which facilities are not there in our institute, what I have to provide for our students and faculty. So always we will be thinking it is his achievement in his lifetime. He has created a good atmosphere, a learning atmosphere for all of you and for all of us. For that, I thank our Honorable Chairman Dr. M.R. Ulinaikar sir on behalf of all of you and on behalf of myself. I thank our Honorable Chairman Dr. M.R. Ulinaikar sir in his absentia. In the same line, we have with us the Director HR and IT, Shri M.S. Patel, who always thinks in the same line to provide the facilities which are required for all of you, to create new ideas, new things and new facilities in our institute. He always guides us in all round, and as you said just now, in our college the ragging is nil. That is sure, ragging is nil in our college and friendship is full. So no ragging is there here. And he supports in all the activities. He guides us for each and every activity. He directs how to take each function, how to take each academics further. So for that, on behalf of all of you, on behalf of myself, I thank Shri M.S. Patel for gracing the occasion and making this function a grand successful. I must also extend a special thanks to him for extending the Meritorious Awards our senior students also. Thank you, sir. We have another able administrator, motivator, and a knowledgeable person with us, who is none other than our principal, Dr. Narendra Vishwanath, academic senate member, VTU, and our beloved principal, who always thinks about the students, faculty members, how to take this institute further. On behalf of all of you and on my own behalf, I thank Dr. Narendra Vishwanath sir in this occasion. Thank you, sir. Today we have with us Shri Kishore Jagirdar, President, Vision Karnataka Foundation, who has motivated our students, guided our students with his guidance. Really, our students will keep all his words and they will do better in their academics. I thank on behalf of our institution, on behalf of all of you and on my own behalf, I thank Kishore Jagirdar sir in this occasion. Thank you, sir. We have another person on the stage, Shri Brahmadeva sir, Chief Administrative Officer of our Sri Devi Charitable Trust, who always involves in all the functions, who always guides and involves in all our activities, who has graced the occasion and for making this function a grand success. I thank Shri Brahmadeva sir on behalf of all of you. I thank Dr. Nagaraja C, the head first year academics. On behalf of all of you, I thank Dr. Nagaraja sir for gracing this occasion and making this event a grand success. I thank Dr. Nagaraja sir on behalf of all. My special thanks to all the achievers students who has achieved SGPA above 9. Thanks to all my dear achiever students. I thank all the heads of the departments for their constant support for making this event a grand success. Thank you, sir. I thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff members who are involved directly and indirectly for making this function a grand success. Thank you, all the teaching and non-teaching faculty members. And this function is organized for you students. You are very much encouraging, very much energetic. I thank all the students for participating in this event very much and making this program a grand success. Thank you, all the students. I thank the media persons, Mr. Anand, who is going to publish the news of today's in the major newspapers tomorrow. I thank Mr. Anand on behalf of all of you. Thank you. I thank Mrs. Pavitra, the graphic designer who has designed our invitation. Thank you, madam. I thank head of the Department of Electronics and Civil Engineering, Dr. Mahesh Kumar sir and Professor Ejaz Ahmad Sharif sir and faculty of their department for arranging a grand lunch for all of you which is waiting for you outside. Okay, thank you, the two departments. I thank Department of Computer Science staff, HOD, Dr. Basvesh and staff members, and MBA HOD Dr. Ramakrishna sir and their staff members for arranging beautifully this stage and making this function a grand success. Thank you, sir. I thank Office Superintendent Mr. Mahantesh and his team for their support in making this function a grand success. I thank all the media and publishing persons, Mr. Tippeswamy and Mr. Suresh, who is making this function YouTube live, which is we are going to, it is coming YouTube live. All of you can see later our college YouTube live. I thank them. I thank all the parents who have come here to our college. I thank each and every parent who have assembled and graced here. Thank you very much. Finally, I thank all the people who have directly and indirectly supported to make this function a grand success. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳು. ನಾವು ಜಾಗೃತರಾಗಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಾನವರಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿನವರಿಗೂ ಅರಿವು ಮೂಡಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಬಲಿಷ್ಠಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಸದಾ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತಿಸಿ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಡೋಣ. I request everyone to please stand for the Rashtragite. Have a wonderful day. So lunch is arranged outside. Please, I request parents and students to have the lunch. Sir.